Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and I'm Debbie. Today we're reading for Monday through Thursday, January 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. Now, when I'm doing Monday through Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine decks, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one from Inspirational Wisdom from Frances Monroe and Judy Mastrangelo, and I use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, this is the introduction. This is going to be on all the videos. So if you come in for your specific sign, or if you cross-watch and you see this, it's the same for the beginning, just for the beginning. But what I will do is I will put down there in the descriptions the timestamp for when you can just jump over the introduction and go straight to your video. All right. Now, the other thing I will be doing is in this introduction, I will be using my Waite Rider tarot cards and my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. Basically, what I do with this is I am just reading for what's going on in the world. What is the world's energies like right now? Anything we need to be watching out for. So I kind of feel it's an important piece, but that's for you to decide. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Holy Spirit, Source, and just say, what do you need? What do you need to say? What is needed to be said? Like I said, general reading, take what you like, leave the rest. May or may not resonate. Couple of things. We do have the Chinese New Year, or, the starting on January 22nd. It is the year of the rabbit, or in some of the Asian cultures, the year of the cat. Very similar, or if not the same, characteristics. Now, what I was reading, and I posted it, that it actually starts, that piece of the year actually will start, I think it was February 4th, but I put that into my, under our Just Community page. So that was a couple of days ago. So you might want to take a look at that. So we do have the new moon on the 21st, this happening on the 22nd. It's still not changed over what the year is all about, but it's still new opportunities, new possibilities also. Now on the 22nd, 23rd, we also have Uranus going from retrograde to direct. So right now it's in a very slow-mo motion. Retrogrades the planets don't actually go backwards, and I loved this from one of our subscribers, commented that the world just wobbles a little bit, so it gives us a new and fresh perspective. So it is going direct. All the planets will then be direct. Like I said, Uranus is going a little bit slow motion right now, so the expect the unexpected energies are intense. We had Mercury just go direct also, so there's a little bit of a shadow that goes beyond. So we have a little bit of that shadow, and Mars, what was it, earlier, it went direct also. So we have all the planets going direct. The thing about it, when I talk about direct, is it's more a case that these planets will do what they do. However, the environment is changing around them. I told you that Saturn will be going into Pisces. Pisces is the last season of the astrological year. So in Pisces, we've been going through the age of Pisces for the last 2,000 years. That's about religion and business government. And, I call it the business of religion, the rules and regulations. Pisces is a very deep, introverted energy. So it does have a lot of dreams and fantasies, but there's another part of it that does have this rules and regulations. However, we have Saturn, which is the father of rules and regulations, going into Pisces. So I'm looking at some major cleanup energies for the next whatever it goes, 2 years, 23 months, 24 months, and that will start in March. And then of course, I've been talking about how Pluto, which has been in Capricorn, and it's all since 2008, for 3 months, again in March, will be going into Aquarius. Aquarius has thoughts, has, is friendships, is about the people, is about new ideas. So, this is, when Pluto was in Capricorn, there was a moment about was it a year ago? Year ago? Was it 2 years? Year ago, 2 years, whatever, that Pluto and Capricorn was in the direct position, or the same position it was in 1776, which was part of that Revolutionary War energy. So as we go into Pluto going into Aquarius, there's the rebuild, there's the new ideas, there's the possibilities, but it only goes there for 3 months. But like I'm saying, all these planets are going direct. Uranus does the back and forth, goes direct once a year, goes, retro, it does this at least once a year. Mercury does it 3 to 4 times, Mars every 26 months. The thing is about it is when these change, or when our perspectives of these planets change, things look different. But remember, they can be doing the same thing, but their environment changes. Okay, so they're doing it in a new environment. So even if they've been doing it, Mercury, like I said, 3 to 4 times a year, now their environment is changing. So it is all new, fresher energy too. So I told you 22nd, 23rd, I'm looking at my little cheat sheet here. Uranus goes direct. The 25th, we have Aquarius sextiling with Jupiter, which is in Aries. That is a positive energy. So that'd be the 24th, 25th. And then on the 26th, 27th, Venus enters Pisces. So we got, Venus is about emotional relationships. Again, we have that dreamy energy around us of Pisces. But then remember, Pisces can be strict too. Pisces can be, this is the way it needs to be done. But Pisces is also the great manifester. So it could be a time to manifest. When Venus goes into Pisces, it could be a time to manifest that relationship you're looking for. All right, so here we go. 2 cards popped out of the desk. This is, and I'm not sure, I'm kind of feeling like maybe it's these two, but this way, but we'll see. We will see what we will see here. Let's see what else we might have with the Weight Rider deck here. And do this. Oops. Anytime that there is a shift in moon, remember new moon is about all the possibilities. It's new seasons. During Aquarius season, we will have the Leo full moon. I believe too that this new moon is a super moon, so it's a very close. The moon is closer in the orbit to the Earth than before. Anyway, so let's see what we've got here. For our third card, what's going on, higher power? What's going on in the world? Okay, first card is balance. Balance. So now, we have basically in the tarot, and I tell people if you watch me long enough, I explain the cards, and you'd be able to read your own cards. Maybe not with the intuition, but the intuition will come. But if you watch me, because I give the explanation. So this is Pentacle energy. Pentacle energy is earth energy, money energy. It is associated with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Now, we still have Mercury is still in Capricorn. Uranus is going direct in Taurus. Now, Virgo's just kind of chilling out a little bit right over there. And I think Virgo energy, if you have any Virgo in your natal chart, I think that's kind of like, well, we get to business, but keep your eyes off of me. Anyway, we've got a 2. 2 is crossroads, choices, decisions. It's coming together. You can see that he is, I'm not quite sure if he's necessarily juggling or if he's just trying to keep things in motion. But there is this money energy, money, job, career, could be home. There is this money energy that's just being I'm kind of getting this, pay Peter to, or rob Peter to pay Paul. Just have to kind of keep things in balance, not necessarily as exciting as I want it to be, but there's a little bit of stress, there's a little bit of tension with this energy. However, if you think of this as a rubber band, nothing is being really pulled on this. It's just kind of waving around. It's a little bit unbalanced. He's standing on one foot. The waves are there, but it's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. So if you're feeling overwhelming stress, if you're feeling that there's a lot of stress with the money situation, which I'm not going to say there isn't, do not let it overwhelm you. Keep your eye, here. Now, I think that about a week ago, when one of my introductions, I said, watch the money. This is a balance energy. This is trying to balance the energies, balance the money. In some ways, he's doing a little bit of a juggling act, again, robbing Peter to pay Paul. But at the same time, it's not, I just feel like he's not out of control at this moment. So even though it may feel out of control, it's really not out of control. It's just the anxiety that appears or that comes through with this. Okay, so let's go on. Next card. So here we have the wand energy. Like I said, there's 4 energies. There is earth, there is fire. Now, fire is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's passionate, burning, determined. Remember, we have Jupiter in Aries right now, and Jupiter wants to provide. Jupiter wants good things, and Aries is about action and action steps. Let's get this moving. Leo, like I said, we do have, I think it's the 4th or 5th of February, we have that full moon. So Leo energy will be starting to get stronger, passionate, burning, determined, very, very committed. So the court cards have dual energies. This one, the page has the earth as the underlying energy. The knight has the fire as the underlying energy. Wands is fire. So this is fire energy. This is moving forward energy. This is not, this is like, okay, I've got my plan. Don't stop me. This is not being contained. Okay? It's not like the air energy when you see the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is kind of like, I don't give a darn anymore. I'm just going to go do it. The Knight of Wands, the fire energy, does have a bit of a plan, is going into action, is making, it's a very calculated risk, and is not really taking a no for an answer. Okay? So let's see what we've got here. Now we have the Page of Wands. So we have the money and we have the fire. We have the earth and we have the compulsion, I have to do this, I have to do this. So here the Page of Wands is a combination of both. Underlying is that earth, overlying is that fire. So the page generally is a messenger. So you might be here, the world, there might be some news about money and struggles, and yet do not be worried or afraid type of thing. But the page, so there is that underlying of the earth, money, job, career type of stuff. But you've also got that commitment, that passion, that I really want to make some changes. So there's something happening between the money and the fire, something between the stability and the the commitment. So the page wants to get started, wants to make some changes, wants to go forward. Generally, the page is usually about has a connection with a new job, a new career, a new way of making money, a new path in that earth energy. And then the Wands is passionate. The Wands just says, yes, this is what I want going on. So there's a little bit of this balancing, this juggling of this money energy. It does have some choices with us too. Do I do this? Do I not do this? So we have this, this up and down type of feeling, but it really kind of puts the world in gear and kind of says, no, I'm not necessarily liking where I'm at. We need to make some changes. We need to be passionate. We need it, and we need it kind of now. Okay, whatever that meant. Like I said, I have learned to, or I still am learning to just deliver what comes through and not try to make too much sense of it. So let's see what we've got with the Colette Baron read. What we have here. Please, please, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. You don't know how much that really helps. It just, I'm not quite sure what's going on with YouTube, but it's just not necessarily working out the way I would like this to work out. Okay, let's see what we have here. Here we go. Higher power, what else would you like to say? What's going on in the world? What is going on in the world? Now remember, anything reversed is usually strong energy. That's how I read the cards. Here we go. Okay, now we have the Queen of Water. So the Queen stands in her royalty. The Queen is, is somebody who you do not take advantage of. The Queen is somebody who makes a lot of rules. She does it with her heart, but she also does it with her thoughts and her mind. Now, water energy is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Remember, I was saying that Venus will be going into, did I say it was Pisces? Yes. Oh, no. Was it Pisces? Let me go back and check that a second. Was it Pisces that Venus is going into? Yes, Venus is entering into Pisces. So there's a lot of emotional energy with that. There's a lot of loving energy. There's a lot of, clearing out of clearing the rules in a relationship energy. So the Queen's energy underlying is water. So here we have fire, fire, and here we have water, water. She is very intuitive, very loving, very caring energy. She does get a little stressed out with what's going around because sometimes she doesn't necessarily feel as she's in control, and she's a queen. She should feel in control. But this queen is always a little bit on that shakier side. Well, I'm saying for right now, this queen feels a little bit of the shakiness, feels a lot of that emotion, but also knows that with love, anything and all things are possible. So we've got interesting energy. We have a lot of earth energy. We have earth energy. We have a lot of fire energy. And now we have that water energy. The only energy that we did not talk about is our sword energy. And that is also our air energy. And that is our Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, Libra's kind of taking a little bit of a break too. Don't worry. They'll soon be in the game again. And also Venus does have a good association with Libra too. So anyway, air energy is your thought processes, thinking things through, making plans, also hearing news. And we do have Saturn still in Aquarius, and we still have Mars still in Gemini. So interesting times. But remember, we're changing. It's all, these things may happen very scheduled, but the other the environmental, the scenery changes. We're kind of, it changes, but it's all in a different, it's changing again. It's changing. And I do feel, like I said, with Saturn going into Pisces, I feel there's going to be a lot of cleanup. There's going to be a lot of cleanup, especially in the business of religion and government. Okay, so again, please like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. It really helps. I do appreciate you doing that. And right now, we will start your videos. Oh, if you're just watching the introduction, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hello, my Capricorns. Okay, so as I'm getting ready, I'm thinking about my Capricorns. I'm shuffling my cards, going, okay, what? And all of a sudden, the songs start to hit. And what am I singing? I'm singing a very old song. And again, I don't think I grew up in this era, but it was Autumn Leaves, when autumn leaves begin to fall. So maybe this is for the people living in the Southern Hemisphere because you're going into autumn. But I think for my Capricorn, it's saying goodbye to a time. And again, part of that time is because of, like I said, Pluto leaving in March. And again, we're feeling the energies even now. Going into Aquarius. So it's a beautiful, haunting type of rendition. Maybe not made so by my voice, but again, it's when autumn leaves begin to fall. So things are changing for you. Things are letting go for you. Oh, money's coming for you too. I will tell you, there is money coming in this one here. So let's see what we've got going on with this. I think I just had this one for Virgo. So if you have any Virgo energy in your chart, you may want to cross watch for that too. So we have the Ace of Ariel. Ace of Ariel is a one. One, new beginning, new start. Ariel is your energy. It is also Taurus's and Virgo, money, job, career. It's some very tangible energy. So again, something's changing, something's beginning with your money, your job. And I remember Pluto being in your sign, Pluto being in Capricorn. It has to do its transformation. It has to tear everything up. But before it quite leaves, it has to rebuild. It has to transform. Okay? Now, it does go into Aquarius for only 3 months and then comes back into your sign. And then 2024, it goes into Aquarius all the way. So there is a transformation happening. And this could be the beginning of that transformation for you. This week, this 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. Something is changing. So you have to be very positive. Claim it, just own it, just watch it, see what's happening with this. So one of Ariel, Ace of Ariel, Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job, or a promotion. So this came up, but it came up. This came up for Virgo, but it came up with the guardian angel. So if you, like I said, Virgo energy in your chart, take a look. This card reversed, the Four of Gabriel. There's a completion energy here, and again, this has popped up a couple of times too. So 4 is the number of stability, organization, and leadership energy. Gabriel is our fire energy. So something is being completed. Something is being completed that's going to open up to something new and wonderful. Now remember that Jupiter is in Aries, so that's an action. Jupiter is about largesse, wanting to provide, wanting to give good energy. And, Aries is like, yeah, let's do it, and let's do it now. So this has a lot of completion, celebration energy to it. This has now, it's transitioning. But again, whatever this is, it's like a time has completed for you, and there's a really positive energy. And again, this has that autumn leaves. Things are, and in autumn, this is when the leaves start to die, fall off the tree. You go through a period of, winter, death, in order for rejuvenation, in order for something positive to come through. Now, maybe you've already gone through that time, and now you've got a really positive energy all around you. So, time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Interesting. Yeah, it just is a really good, I like this. The Page of Raphael. So now the Page's energies. Remember the Page. Court card. Underlying energy is that earth energy, your energy. Raphael, though, is your water energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Pisces has major stuff coming. Venus is in Pisces. Neptune's still in Pisces. I talked about that in the introduction. So there is this romantic, there's this dreamy, there's this very spiritual. Something new is starting, something that really grabs your heart. Now, it could be whatever the relationships that I talk about, your work, job, career, could be something to do intimate-wise, loving, lover energy. It could also be something to do with your home. Hold on one second. I'm going to cough. I'm sorry. So it could be something to do with your family, the people that you love, the people that you care about. Pages are enthusiastic. So something's going on. Something's ending, but it's a good ending. And it's something opening up something wonderful. And there is this new opportunity and new possibility waiting for you. So part of this again too, and remember my Capricorns, you are the goat fish. So you do land on your feet, but there's that little fishy part of you that has that water energy too that's very, very spiritual too. So it's connecting with that. Listen to that intuition. Listen to your dreams also. Okay, so the page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So the page is also a messenger. So there's something wonderful going on. Claim that Ace of Ariel. Claim that. I love that energy. That's why I read that first for you, because it just felt like it needed to be read first. But it's surrounded by some very positive, loving, very caring, very intuitive energy for you also. I would say that this would be a good time. I mean, with these types of cards, it's a good time to start on the next phase. Maybe this is a time for a wedding. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Oh, so we have the Guardian of Thought. Guardian of Thought. Okay, I keep coughing, so I'm sorry if I'm clicking in and out. The Guardian of Thought is the King of Swords. So we have the King's underlying energy is sword, and thought is sword. So air energy, and we are in Aquarius right now. Strong stuff going on with that. Remember, Saturn is still in Aquarius, so there is illusion versus reality. Maybe you're going to see some reality to the situation, but there's this wonderful possibilities. Think things through. Think things through. Make some plans. This is kind of a planning energy here. All right, so you may be called upon to be a spokesperson or for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words, and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person, who could be you, may be emotionally unavailable. I feel like this has a lot of possibilities for like a marriage, for a, it just has this sense of hope, the sense of, yes, this is what I want. And then we have the King of Swords, who is, who needs to think things through a little bit. So you've got your air energy, you've got water, you've got earth energy, you've got fire energy. A little bit more, you're pretty good on the earth energy because you got earth, or you got earth, and then you have air. So it is about thinking things through. It's not all the emotions and the passions, but it is also about your thoughts and how you're going to approach it and how you're going to make some of these changes. So you're not just feeling it. It's good feels, it's wonderful vibes, but you're not just feeling it. I mean, it's not just all about the heart and the emotions. You have some really logical thoughts here too. So it's, you're balancing everything really good, but you're also thinking it through, and you're making sure that there is a reality to what you're doing, if that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, let's see what we have here on with the angels and the fairies. What do we have for our Capricorns? What do we have for our Capricorns here? Yeah, so whatever this wonderful vibe is, it is based in reality. How's that? It's based in reality, and there is logic behind it too. So it's not lopsided. Here we go. For my Capricorns, what do we have here? The Rainbow Spirit. Have we seen her before? When you feel anxious, you can ask for help from the energy source that is around you. I think we have. So when you're feeling anxious, ask for help from God, source, angels, higher power, spirit guides. I like that. Okay, one more time. Let's see. Crystals or energy, and there we go. Jet absorbs negativity, grounding, financial balance, healing, grief. So there's something this is a good week to make a move. And I'm not sure what the move is for you. Like I said, there's a passion, and there's this wonderful emotional energy, but it's based in the natural, and you've thought about it too. So here's some things with anxiety. Ask God, Source, whoever it is that you connect with to help to move that along. And also Jet helps to absorb the anxiety too. Okay. Hope that makes sense because I love the energy. I love the energy that's around you. I'm always, with anxiety and with being afraid, it's like I am always saying, if you don't want to do something, don't do it because it doesn't feel right. But don't let fear be what guides you. Okay. Healthy fear, or healthy understanding, but you've got that king. That king has thought it all out. Okay. Anyway, my Capricorns, please do me the favor of commenting, doing the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. Especially, these algorithms have been really very bizarre and they've been hurting the channel quite a bit. So please do a lot of likes. As it is, though, the most important thing for you, my Capricorns, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.